Oh, God, what dreadful people.
I know, but at least you ruined their living room for them.
I know. It's a gift.
Well, see you next week then, Lawrence.
You don't want a lift?
Oh, right, if you're sure.
Oh,
Yes,
God,
lovely.
yeah. Hop in.
Okay.
Carol?
Sorry, Lawrence. Force of habit.
Natural enemies, car companies and environmentalists joined forces today in celebrating the manufacture
Julia,
of a new car.
how many Spice Girls was there called Mel?
What? 2, David. Why?
Well, I thought it was just like Mel B and Mel C, but they just said on the news that some Liverpool players got involved in some trouble last night when there was a melee outside a nightclub. There wasn't a melee, was there?
Manchester City, David.
Those are the main stories. Now it's time to join the BBC's news teams throughout the United Kingdom. So what am I supposed to do now then, eh? Just sit here? Because they'll come back to me, won't they, at 3 minutes to 7 for their headlines again? So what am I supposed to do till then, eh? Read the paper? I know what's in the paper. I told everyone yesterday what was going to be in the paper today, didn't I? There's no time to get anything proper to eat. I'll just sit here then, shall I? For 25 minutes? Just to say bye for now again? Brilliant.
Another pint of unspecific, please, Peggy. All right, Steve.
Yeah, all right, Pepe?
What's that? You got the hump?
No. Why?
You're whispering.
I'm not whispering. You're whispering.
No, you're whispering.
Are you saying I'm whispering?
No, I'm whispering that you're whispering.
Well, I'm not. Anyway, who told you I had the hump?
Just heard a whisper, that's all. Hey, where you going?
Shop.
What for?
Buy some chocolate.
What are you going to have?
Whisper.
What are you going to have?
I'm having a whisper.
You couldn't get me some throat sweets while you're out, could you?
Welcome back.
Yes, hello, welcome back.
Now, in a moment, we'll be talking personal trauma.
Following on from the weekend, then.
Yeah, and that's with Sam Zeller, who's written a book about it. What's it called?
Shake hands with your ids, I think.
Shake hands with your id. That's right, yeah. Good job it's not shake hands with your squid, isn't it? Or you'd have to shake hands 8 times. Yeah.
Isn't that octopuses, isn't that?
No, it's squid as well. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
8 legs, arms, whatever they are. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's very well known, actually.
I don't really like thinking about soft, slimy things first thing in the morning.
No, you don't, do you? No. But, anyway, if you're watching at home and you know how many legs a squid has got, then let us know. I'd quite like to know that, actually. Yeah.
But that question, not to be confused with our midday money qualifier.
That's right. And the question for that is, which of the following is a lake in the Lake District? Is it A, Lake Windermere? Is it B, the Eiffel Tower? Or is it C, Judy? OK, now it's time to find out what's coming up in the rest of the show.
11:29, bring the garden inside. Jack Swan soils your sofa.
11:45, My Peanut Hell. That's the phone in. Give Dr. Chris a call. Give him a call if you have a fear of nuts.
I don't like nuts much. No.
No, you don't, do you? And at 12, coming at 12, Midday Money.
Oh, yes, apparently, a squid has 10 legs.
10?
Yeah.
OK, I thought it was 8, but it's 10.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh, that's fine.
10.
Yeah. 8, 10. Still, imagine the cellulite on that, eh?
Yeah, quite a bill for liposuction, isn't it?
Yeah, almost as much as you paid, Jude.
I haven't had
No,
liposuction.
joke.
I haven't had liposuction.
No, it's a joke. Anyway, have you ever wondered what it must be like to be married to Michael Douglas?
I know I have.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look, shall we? Maybe it's not all it's cracked up to be. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Catherine. It's your turn.
No, it's your turn.
No, it's your turn.
It's your turn.
It's all there in the prenuptial, Catherine. Check it out. Your turn. Page 62, paragraph 18, subsection 13, clause 52. Dylan crying after 3:30 a.m. and before 6:30 a.m. means it's your turn. Was Michael right, or was Michael not in any way, shape, or form wrong?
Yes, honey, you were right.
Your turn.
Juanita, see to Dylan, will you?
Thank you.
Oh, BBC News at 6 with Hugh Edwards. Video that, actually. Celebrity holiday special without Hugh Edwards. Celebrity ready city cook without Hugh Edwards. Oh, 6 o'clock news with Hugh Edwards.
And as ever, the sender of the winning entry to Goal of the Month will receive 2 Premiership tickets to the match of their choice. So, some good goals there, Mark.
Some good goals there, Mark.
Didn't you think there were some good goals?
No, Gary, I didn't.
What about Teddy Sheringham's beautifully delicate chip against Lee?
Workaday.
Oh, Paul Merson's 30-yard effort there against Everton, that was...
Pedestrian.
What about Roy Keane's diving header?
Oh, yeah, that was good. Because I've never seen a goal before.
Well, Michael Owen's little 1-2 there on the edge of the box.
I saw Nureyev dance. Next.
Well, surely Marcus Stewart's little back heel against Sunderland was out of the top drawer, and that must have...
Gary, hey. When Hernando Cortez rounded Cape Horn and became the first European to gaze upon the endless expanse of the Pacific Ocean, I don't reckon he'd have been too worried about a last-minute goal earning a respectable point at Portman Road. Do you?
Thanks, Mark. Well, just time now to tell you about tomorrow's edition of Football Fever.
My God, but I hate you.
Coming soon to BBC One. Hugh Grant, Brian Blessed, Simon Callow, Maggie Smith, and Patricia Routledge playing that part she always plays. In a compelling saga of 19th century manners, Middlemiss. The story of one young woman's journey through Victorian society.
Broke her leg, poor thing, so I had to shoot her.
And she was such a good mother to you.
Miss Jane Middlemiss.
Oh, Jane, dear Jane.
Did you have a good journey?
No, it took bloody ages. I had to have a whiz out with a carriage window.
Jane Middlemiss makes her acting debut as the eponymous heroine.
Jane, your uncle and I have been discussing upon your future, and we are both of a mind. It is time you came out into society.
Are you calling me a puff?
No, not at all. You are to attend a soirée at Routledge House. They are the highlight of the social season here in Somerset. Apart from the lynchings, of course.
Oh, no, but I was going to go to Glastonbury. Schubert's on in the acoustic tent. Oh! 1-0 to the Magpie!
Step back in time to an age of formality and decorum.
Miss Emily Bennett. Miss Charlotte Everdine. You look like a big Potts.
With Hugh Grant as the dashing Captain Dashing.
Oh, Jane, my dear girl, may I introduce Captain Dashing, Jane Middlemiss.
Is it conceivable that vengeance has not been wreaked on Earth by a jealous god when one of his angels is so obviously absent from heaven?
Are you ill? Why did you keep blinking?
Captain Dashing is the most eligible bachelor in the whole of Somerset.
The so-called eligibility, Mrs. Middlemiss, is rather like an ornate neckerchief. One is constantly complimented upon it, but one's dearest wish is to be rid of it.
This is pants. I need a drink.
Golly.
That you have such a lovely house, Lady Routledge, and such magnificent gardens.
Oh, thank you, Sir Simon. I have a little man who comes in and sees to my clematis every Friday. And a gardener. Wait a moment. Isn't that my nephew?
And my niece.
Oh. Wherever are you going?
We're eloping. We're going to go and live in Newcastle. Jane's parents have an estate there, apparently.
No, Pet, they don't have an estate. They live on an estate.
Shickety-brickety, I don't care. I want to smirk tabs, gan down the road and meet Ant and Dec.
Jane!
Away!
Middlemiss, coming soon to BBC One.
Hello, welcome one and welcome all to another street date. I am Davina McCall, and my mission is to team up sad single people with other sad single people to form happy, normal, coupley people. Men. Where are you? Are you single, sir?
No.
Are you single? I think I have seen someone over here. Yes. Hello. Are you single, sir?
Oh, yes, I am indeed single, and I am indeed a sir. Yes, I am Sir James of the single people, you see, young lady.
Right,
yeah.
so it's James, is it?
James, do you make Mr. Savile, OBE, call what you like, doesn't matter to me.
And what do you do, Jim?
What do I do? Well, I used to be on television, young lady. You're probably too young to remember that, aren't you? You see? Yeah, but you see, I've been off these good people's screens now for long enough, you see, to have become interesting again, haven't I?
Well, you're interesting me.
Yes, you see, so suddenly everybody wants you to go back on their programmes, you see, don't
Right.
they? Yes, what's this one called?
OK, this is Street Date
Street
for
Date,
Channel 4.
Oh, no, what's that? Dirty. Yeah. And you're the
Okay.
presenter, are you?
I am Davina,
Yeah.
and what we want to do is to try and find you
Yeah.
a date.
What, out of sympathy?
No, that's just what we do.
Right.
So, will you do that for us? Will you street date for us this afternoon?
Absolutely, yeah, fabulous.
Woo!
Oh,
Yes!
I love it.
I'm so excited!
I love it, I love it.
Woo!
Okay.
So, Jim, what sort of women do you like?
Don't like women, brain ache. Oh.
OK, so what sort of men do you like?
Hey, none of that nonsense. None of that.
Right. OK, do you want a partner or not?
Not fussed.
Would you go out with this man for a date? Oh. Early days.
Yeah. Somebody.
Excuse me,
Oh, yeah.
miss, can I ask you, would you go out with this man?
Hey, oh.
I don't think so.
Never mind.
Oh, hey, I think I've seen somebody. Look.
Thank God
Seen
for
somebody.
that.
There we are.
Oh, right. Is it the blonde or the one behind the desk or the one that's being served? Which one?
No, it's that one there in the tracksuit with the cigar, you see. Hello there. Just my type, aren't you? How are you? My name's James. Oh, you've got hard hands. Very hard hands you've got there. Hey, thank you, young lady. I think we're going to be very happy together. Thank you very much. Isn't she lovely? Hey? Oh, lovely.
Welcome back.
Yes, hello, welcome back. And coming up, your chance to win a holiday to Barcelona.
That's right. Now, you've been to Barcelona, actually, haven't you?
Yeah, well, long time ago.
Before we met, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You went to
yeah.
Barcelona.
No, I love Spain.
I
yeah.
can't bear that silly accent myself.
Richard, that's a terrible thing
No,
to
come on, Sue, come on. No, come on. Come on, all that lisping, you know, Barcelona, doff the vetheth. Everyone sounds like Chris Eubank, don't they?
You know, I mean, I like Chris Eubank.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Actually, I was reading recently one of those newspapers, and it said, actually, that the reason that Spanish people lisp, right, is that many centuries ago, their king, or whatever he was, you know, he had a lisp, and out of deference to him, you know, so that he didn't feel left out or anything, everyone else in the country lisped, and that's why they lisp to this day. Yeah. How about that?
Where did you read that?
Oh, you know, somewhere. But you know what that means? You know what that means, don't you? It means that in this country, right, in this country, if William Hague ever gets in, we'll all have to start talking like that, won't we?
I don't think that necessarily follows.
Yeah, and if Ali G ever gets in, then...
No.
I wasn't going to do it.
No.
Wasn't going to do it.
Cushion covers.
I wasn't going to do it.
So, little bird tells me you just bought half the corner shot.
Yeah, that's right. Got into partnership with Phil.
Phil, what's he want with half the shot?
Well, the money's been burning a hole in his pocket ever since he sold half the archers to Beppe.
Beppe?
Yeah, and he's bought half the E20 off me, so I can buy half the car lot off Roy when he buys half the calf off Phil.
Buying half the calf? Well, he can't. Not until Beppe sells half the archers so he can buy half the cab firm.
I thought Roy was buying half the chippy so that Ian could buy half the video shop.
Tell you what, I'll buy half the chippy and then Mel can buy half the calf off you.
Oh, sounds like a good deal. You don't even own the calf.
Done.
Wait a minute. Who's buying my pup?
Well, Mel's buying half when she sold half the chippy to Roy, who's selling half the car lot to Ian to pay back Beppe, who's buying half the cab firm off Barry, and selling half of Mark's stall to Nick, who's selling half of Dot's kidneys for medical research.
Who's buying the arches?
Well, Roy's got half of mine to buy off, and Steve and his other half are going half and half on the other half.
Well, I'm glad we got that sorted out. Drink, anyone?
Yeah, cheers, Peggy. I'll have a half.
Do all footballers get any injuries, David?
Yeah, George Best done it loads. That's why they call him in here the leg injury George Best.
Legendary, David. Legendary.
Hello, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. Now, coming up later on in this part of the show, don't forget, we've got our new quiz.
Yes, that's right. All you have to do is get 15 questions right, or near enough.
Near enough.
And you can win the chance to spend the whole day as a hat maker.
That's right. That's Who Wants to Be a Milliner? That's coming up in, what should I say, 11:30?
11:30.
11:30. 11:30. OK, look out for that.
11:30.
Eminem. Eminem.
What?
What are you doing to yourself?
With the hair? You don't like it?
Son!
Don't call me that!
Don't you think you're taking this too far?
Go to the toilet!
Can you fix it for my son before he goes and buys a gun? You're the real Jim and he really loves your show. He does the guys gals bit, oh, he's so full of it. What did he want that was so bad?
Dear Jim, I wrote you, but you still ain't had me on your show. What's up, man? Don't you do it no more? Cause they told me if you need to fix, you need to fix it, then the man you gotta start to mix it with is Jim. That's me and that's you. I dress like you, have my hair like you, I want a chair like you. You got my fix it. I don't just want a meat Limp Biscuit. I'm mad about you, Jim. I got your posters and your pictures, man. I'm your biggest fan. Eminem.
Can you fix it for my son before he goes and buys a gun? You're the real Jim and he really loves your show.
Dear Jim, this is the second time I wrote you, cause you're the fixer. I wanna put my mom in a food mixer. Can you fix that? These are the sort of kicks that I want 24/7. I'm your biggest fan. I don't handle no cigar, but I ain't that far from you, man. If you don't fix it for me, Jim, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
He does the guys and gals bit, oh, he's so full of it. What did he want that was so bad?
Jim, this is the last letter I'm gonna write you, and if I don't get a fix-it on your show, I'm gonna fight you. I know you got my last 2 letters. I wrote the addresses on them neatly. BBC, Wood Lane, W128QT. I love you, Jim. Think about it. I hope you can't sleep when you think how you stopped me from being on Jim Will Fix It. There must be thousands like me, because if you will spend the rest of our lives swearing, because if you're not caring, do you hear that, Jim?
Dear Aminette, I meant to write back to you sooner, but you know, I'm not sure we could have handled your request. It would have been hard, don't you see, to let you hurt your mum on the TV, especially at tea time on BBC. Oh, and cutting heads off kittens and birds, no matter how many words you write me. We can't do that stuff, no, that's enough. Stop writing me these letters with your noisy pencil. It's truth. My programme ain't on no more. That's the truth. And thank you for that photo of you by the sea. Was it you, or was it me? P.S. If you still fancy a fix-it, I'm sure we can set one up in a few hours. Hey, how would you fancy a trip to Alton Towers? Yeah, lovely, lovely.
You've done your time, Mrs. Cotton. Why are you back here?
Oh, because I done wrong, and I ought to be punished. I keep on telling you.
You've been shoplifting again?
Oh, no. It's far worse than that. It's fraud. It's deceit. One of the biggest lies ever perpetrated on the British public.
All right, then. What is it?
Oh, well, I oughtn't to have done it, I know, but I based the whole of my character on Albert Steptoe.
Oh, really?
Yes. Of course, no one didn't hardly notice at first, but once I got the rolling eyes and the downturned mouth and the wobbly neck and the strangely dated diction, it were only a matter of time before they rumbled me. I wanted to tell you first, Harold. You do understand, don't you, you miserable little bleeder?
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Hall. Now, Jerry Hall, you're better known, certainly to people in this country, you know what I'm saying, as a model and as Mick Jagger's, well, ex-wife. But recently you've been acting in the West End, haven't you, in The Graduate?
I beg your pardon.
I was saying, what was it like for you acting in The Graduate in the West End?
Oh, yeah. I loved it. I had a ball. And, you know, I think I've got a real gift for comedy. Yeah, because people were laughing at me, even when I wasn't saying anything funny.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. Now, you've moved into film, though, now, haven't you? You've been working with Jerry Bruckheimer.
Yeah, he's such a lovely man.
Yeah, they always are, aren't they? But I believe we've got a clip, actually, from this forthcoming film. Can we have a look at that? I think we can. We can. Have a look at this. See what you think of this.
Listen, punk, don't mess me around or you'll have the whole of the NYPD on your back.
There we are. Yeah, that's clean streets there, and that looks rubbish.
I beg your pardon.
Absolute rubbish.
Everyone at the premiere told me it was good, and that I was so good in it.
Yeah, well, everyone here can see that it looks rubbish. I'm sorry, love. I might as well be honest. Come on, look, I have to sit on here week after week, pretending to like all the different things that you lot come on here to promote, don't I? Oh, that looks great, I say. Terrific stuff, I say. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to start to be a bit more honest. I'm 66, you know. What have I got to lose, eh? And that looks rubbish. And as for you being a beautiful model, well, I've always thought you look more like a horse.
A horse?
Well, a man in drag, then.
A man in drag? That is so harsh.
Well, you sound like a man.
I so do not.
You sound like Lloyd Grossman.
That is so not true.
No, think like you like. I don't care anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Hall. Fascinating stuff.
The headlines again. Fighting there, trouble over there, corruption further over there, and Tony Blair has cut his hair. Why I had to wait here 27 minutes just to do that again, I don't know. Bye for now. Let's see, what was the point of that?
Is that you, son?
Course it's me, you stupid little woman. Who do you think it was going to be? Arthur Fowler?
Oh, don't be like that, Nick. I've had a terrible day at the laundrette. 44 service washes we had to do, and half of them were Pat Butcher's underwear.
Oh, my God.
Did you have a good day?
Not bad. 3 wallets, a purse, and a credit card.
Oh, Nick. He who steals the ox of his neighbour shall be imperiled thereafter. Matthew, chapter 3, verse 4.
She who do not put a sock in it shall get a kick up the jacksie.
Nick Cotton, chapter 1. Anyway, you was a fine one to talk. You know what I call you around here, don't you? Eh? Fingers cotton. Yeah. Some other you turns out to be. You been at my gin again?
Oh, I only had a drop, son. I felt me lumbago coming on.
Oh, you'll feel the back of my hand coming on in a minute. You is nothing but a great big lush. Pouncing around, chain smoking. Anyway, where's my dinner?
The horse had it.
Oh, God.
There's a pork pie in the fridge.
A pork pie in the fridge. How romantic. I'm better than this, Ma. I could have done something with my life, but no, you've held me back all these years. I could have had my own series. I could have done a heartbeat. I could have been a tough, hard-talking detective with a heart. Or a tough, hard-talking lawyer with a...
All right, you've made your point.
Yeah, but no, I had to come back to this rotten, sticky dump. Well, I've had enough. I was getting out of here. I am going to go and live in Manchester.
Oh, no, son, no. Don't do that. Not Manchester. No one don't never come back from Manchester. Oh, you're much better off staying here and looking after your dear old mother. Oh, me heart. Me heart. Me heart. No, are you looking for me tablet, son?
No, I'm looking for your life insurance. Yeah. Where's my pills? What have you done with them?
Oh, blimey. I thought they were Smarties. Me and Pauline ate them.
You what?
I thought we got them service washes done awful quick.
What? This is... I was going to kill you. Come here. Come here.
Oh, no, son. No. No.